Hey, Teppista Atlanta again here today. Instead of doing something that's traditional, I'm doing something that's mine. I'm doing squid candele with anchovy sauce and a poached egg. First, I'm gonna obviously get my pasta in the water. This is gonna take a little while to cook. It's thick and hollow. Normally, candele is broken up into pieces like that, but I want some of them to be like noodles. I just personally enjoy this dish that way. The next step is I'm going to put white wine in here. I'm basically making a beurre blanc. In that white wine, a little anchovy paste, a little garlic. And I'm going to stir that around. I'm basically going to reduce this like a beurre blanc reduction. I also have capers, oregano, scallion, and jalapeno as my aromatics for this dish. The candele I made myself with squid ink. I had to get the squid ink on Amazon, but it came within a week, and it's really good quality squid ink, just a little pricey. This has to reduce down. If it's not reduced down, it won't emulsify with the butter the way we want it to. This pasta, because it's something I made, it's gonna cook quick like most of the pastas we've done before. We're almost at the point to put the aromatics in. What we want to wait is until we start getting these like bigger bubbles. And with this guy, I'm going to bring it over here so I can kind of control the boil a little bit. I'm pulling it off the center of the heat so I have like where it will boil in a direction and I have control over that. But I still have a pretty hard boil. Okay, now we got the big bubbles. Putting in the aromatics. I'm bringing this to almost the point that it doesn't exist. I brought it down to basically where the point it's barely in the pan. I'm going to get this butter started a little bit on the heat so that the pan has, I guess, kind of some momentum to make the sauce. Your anchovy sauce should have like a gray dark color. I use anchovy paste. It's pretty easy to find at Publix supermarkets, Kroger, any like mainstream supermarket. It's going to be usually where you have sardines, anchovies, and canned tuna in that section. It's good stuff. It's got a lot of flavor. I really enjoy working with it. So yeah, I'm gonna let this chill out over here while the pasta cooks. But I want to get the butter completely emulsified in it before I stop stirring it, so I don't have like a glob of broken butter. And this is our anchovy sauce that we'll put the noodles into. I'm killing my immersion circulator to get my eggs out and get them ready. I have these ready. They're good to go. They take an hour at 64 degrees Celsius, and you'll have like oddly controlled poached egg with a kind of a custard texture to it. This pasta is going to take a little longer. This is basically a giant macaroni. Giant macaroncini. It just takes a little longer than a normal noodle, but it's hollow on the inside. I basically use the die that is for ziti on my extruder. It's actually done. Okay, I got a little pasta water in this pan. I'll need this for when I plate. I'm basically going to fold the noodles into the sauce. Now pasta water is going to help everything come together. In my opinion, this is a way underrated and underutilized pasta sauce. The anchovy sauce. My understanding is in the Venice region of Italy, they cook bigoli, this big thick spaghetti, and that they hand crank out with a torchio. And they use a sauce similar to this with that. But I want to coat the noodles with it real tight. And I'm making 2 today. Maybe eventually I'll make 1 for you. But I'm going to get dead center on the plate. This pasta, it has a couple different textures because it's like a long noodle with the way it breaks up in the sauce. You have some parts that have the texture like a macaroni, and then you have some parts that have a texture a lot like a just a regular flat fettuccine or something, which is why I like this particular noodle. You can buy Candele, but you'll probably have to get it on Amazon. These eggs kind of want to do what they want to do. So this one I'll try to make like a nest. Little garnish of some scallion tops julienne. These would be a little crunchy, and they'll add some flavor. Finish with a little bit of olive oil and we're good to go. This is squid ink candele with anchovy sauce and a poached egg. Thank you. This is Teppista Atlanta. Subscribe to my channel for more videos. Bye.